Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's Christine with gaugegirltraining, an online meal planning and coaching service. In today's video, we are going to answer the question, how do you measure your target heart rate? So let's get started. So if you're coming to this channel for personal advice on how to get into your best shape, if you are a trainer, coach, or nutritionist, this is a really important video because it's going to gauge a very important way to measure an important parameter, and that is how hard are you actually working when you are training. There are so many different types of exercise out there available. There is CrossFit, some people like Orange Theory. I have a lot of folks doing Peloton. I have a lot of folks with trainers, classes, Zumba, you name it. There are so many different things. And if I'm working with somebody, I don't care what type of exercise you do. You're welcome to do my plans. You're welcome to join our weekly live streaming classes with Yolanda. But if you don't want to do those things, you want to do your thing, the best way for me to gauge whether or not you are working hard enough is by measuring your target heart rate. And what I want you guys to come away with today is knowing exactly how to calculate your target heart rate. So that way the next time you exercise, you can know if you are in the correct zone for fat loss. All right, everybody. So what we're going to do is I am going to show you guys exactly how to determine your target heart rate. In order to know your target heart rate, we're going to use some guidelines from the CDC. And the first thing we need to know is your maximum heart rate. Your maximum heart rate is a function of age. And I'm going to show you a very simple equation that you use to determine it. So we are going to take the value 220, which is minus your age, which is your age in years. And this equals your max heart rate. So now, once you know your max heart rate, so let's do an example. Let's do mine. So I'm 39 years old, so 220 minus 39. Okay. So in my case, my max heart rate is 181, and this is in beats per minute. Now, in order to determine my target heart rate, we need to take this value, which is your max heart rate, and we need to multiply it by a percentage. So for moderate intensity exercise, you want to be between 50 and about 70-75% of your maximum heart rate. For vigorous activity, you're going to want to be between 70 and 85%. So I'm going to create a range for you guys, which is going to be between 50% and 85% of your maximum heart rate. And we're going to use that as the target heart rate range. So for me, my target heart rate zone, again, 50%, which is literally just 0.5 times 181 beats per minute. For me, that is going to be 90.5. Now, 85% actually puts me at 153. So my range, now you may think this is a big range, it's approximately 90 to 153. Now, what I would do with this is I would know that this 153 is going to be where I need to be for my vigorous activity, and 90 is like the bare minimum I want to be at. So you can look up all of this information on a website called heart.org. It's from the American Heart Association. And there's a page there that shows your target heart rate zone. Now, I realize that this is a large window, but for your cardio and your activity to count at all, you need a bare minimum, in my case, of 90 beats per minute. But if I'm being more vigorous and I really want to maximize my fat loss, I'm going to need to be closer to this 153 range. You could take an average in between the two, which would put us at approximately 121. And what that means is for my exercise to count, I need to be at a minimum, I'd say, of 121 beats per minute. So how do you measure your heart rate? You can wear a Fitbit, Apple Watch. You could just touch the sensors on the machine that you're using. You could use the heart rate monitor inside your cell phone. There's lots of different things you can do, but make sure you are working in your target heart rate zone for fat loss. Again, like I said, 90 is the bare minimum for me, but if I'm really wanting to burn fat, I want to be closer in that 153 range. So comment below, do this calculation for yourself, comment your target heart rate, and let me know if you're actually hitting that, if you're consciously aware of that, because if you are not, this is good news because it's a low-hanging fruit, it's room for improvement. So I hope you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.